like there are, for example, 4 senior classes, and every senior classes do everything together, but it's all depend which optative I do or what my class do, so you go to a different class.
Right.
So here maybe there is one person that is taking algebra and it's a freshman, and there's other person that is sophomore in the same class.
Correct.
So how does it work?
Well, it's instead of by grade, our building is 9 through 12.
Okay.
So our classes, most classes are also 9 through 12 classes. So it depends on what classes you have already taken on that required list. So you might, if you were a freshman who failed a class, you didn't earn your credit in a freshman level class, when you're a sophomore, you'll have to go back and take that 9th grade class. Or when you come into high school in math, you might be, some of our students are ready for geometry, some of our students are only ready for algebra, some of our students aren't ready for algebra, they start in pre-algebra. So we have 3 different math classes that our freshmen come into.
Because then if, for example, a student do 2 years of algebra and then 1 pre-algebra and 1 geometry, it's for credits?
Yes, but they have to get Algebra 2 credit. So you have to get all the way through Algebra 2 wherever you start.
Okay, so it's a big kind of complication to arrive there.
Yeah.
And that happens if you fail in English or history and everything.
Yes.
And then when can you start to take college classes?
College classes you can actually start as soon as your freshman year.
Okay.
The state rules right now is they'd be able to take up to 2 per semester.
2 per semester?
Yeah.
And then when they go to college, that means that they don't have to do it, right?
So once they graduate from high school and they go to a 4-year or go to a college, that college will accept all of
the grade.
Will accept a transcript of their college classes that they took in high school. Every college has their own rules about what they will accept.
Okay.
So yes, most of our students who take college classes in high school, those credits transfer to college that they're going to after high school. Maybe not all of their classes.
Got it. Okay. And almost all of the exchange students that you had here in the high school, they did a long-term exchange student program or short-term?
Long-term.
Almost all, you didn't have half?
I don't approve the half.
Oh, okay.
We've had 4 or more exchange students come for the year. So I've not had to approve a short term.
So that's good.
And in our climate and just where we live, it's so diverse in the year to only be here for one of those semesters. It's not long enough to build those relationships.
That's true.
So like I talked about that cycle that we always see exchange students go through. In one semester, you never really get comfortable.
Yeah, and you don't meet enough people, you can practice a sport that maybe you want.
Right. So all of a sudden you're here, you're just getting comfortable, and then you're already planning to go home.
Yeah.
So it's not the experience that we'd like to have.
If, for example, in this era, the case is that there were so many snow days, so then you had to finish school later.
Yeah, we went for 6 days extra.
And that the government decide, or you have to do it?
The state rule is you have to be in school a certain number of days. So if you miss school for weather or different things and you don't meet all of those days, you have to make them up.
Okay. And then what kind of activities do you do? For example, extra activities, there are dances, or...
Yep, we have high school dances. There's the sporting events.
Sports events.
And then we do things like senior activity day. And freshmen come in and we do a Dare to be a Rambler day, which is just our freshmen.
And then you also have, I don't know what's the name, how you call that. Oh, I remember that we had days before exams week that we can study. how you call that? Rambler Recharge?
We had Rambler Recharge, not just before exams, but about, well, we do them every 5 weeks, which it allows for an hour of the day for our students who are academically behind in classes to spend an extra hour in with their teachers in a small group to make things up, catch things up, try to improve their grading. And then those that are not at risk in their classes, we have fun activities for that hour.
Okay.
So then they get an hour off of their classes.
And the teacher talks with the students saying, hey, you have to come.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, those that need to have remediation in their classes, they have to go to those classes.